did because somebody got in my frame and I had to get out the car and basically cuss them out for getting in my frame. But nevertheless, with that being said, I want to talk about this situation with Jaylen Brown. Now, Jaylen Brown is being harassed. Jaylen Brown received a phone call. If it wasn't for LeBron James himself, it was from the NBA basically telling him to be cool on what happened with Bronny James. At the end of the day, if Jaylen Brown has to backtrack, well, I don't, because I don't work for LeBron James. I don't work for the NBA. And if this means me not ever getting credentialed to cover NBA events, well, so what? I don't need to be there anyway. I did apply for NBA credentials. They're still running my background and all that kind of stuff because basically they are on the verge of doing a new media deal where basically they are going to start letting YouTubers and people that don't have sponsors cover NBA games. So, we'll see what happens. But nevertheless, now all of a sudden he's saying he looks forward to, you can clearly tell that Jaylen Brown received a phone call or a text. If it didn't come from LeBron, it came from Adam Silver saying, hey, we need to chill out on this stuff. We all seeing what's going on. And I'm going to say this again to you super pro-black militant Negroes who got white wives, are married to non-black women. Don't come on here talking that black stuff. You need to see the overall picture. LeBron James is about LeBron James. This isn't about nepotism and helping out black people. This is about LeBron James being selfish, holding up a actual roster spot for somebody that is more deserving than his son. At the end of the day, this was all about LeBron's dream. It was all a dream for me to play alongside with my son instead of, competing for championships and securing my legacy and actually having a real argument on whether I'm the GOAT versus Michael Jordan. But LeBron James continues to hold the league hostage, and it's not in a good way. All this stuff about, we should be happy that a black man has this kind of power. What power do LeBron James really have? Y'all still keep forgetting that LeBron James got a black coach fired in favor of a white coach that appears to be a suspect white supremacist. And LeBron James still hasn't addressed that. We're waiting for LeBron James to address that. And he has said nothing about that because you know why? He's attached to this. So you super pro-black militant niggas, you can save that talk. At the end of the day, if it was me, if I was Jaylen Brown, I'd stand on it. He gave an honest assessment and then he's forced to backtrack, or he's begged to backtrack. This is why a lot of people don't like LeBron James. This is why a lot of people don't want to go play alongside LeBron James, because it comes with a price. You can't be yourself. So don't come with this, hey man, you got to understand the overall picture as a black man and all this stuff. I'm all for bringing our people in, bettering our people, looking out for our people. But not when at the end of the day, it's just all about LeBron James. LeBron James is not doing this for the black community. He's doing this for himself. He's doing this for LeBron. Because if he really cared about the black community, which I think LeBron James is starting to come more and more as a front runner. Because a lot of times people use the blackness thing when they feel like they're getting too much criticism from the black community. But at the end of the day, based off the fact that he hasn't addressed this JJ Redick thing, now it comes across as a front and as a smokescreen. If he would have said, hey, I've talked to JJ Redick about this, we're discussing this and all this kind of stuff, and we'll see, can we figure something out? Or if JJ Redick says, you know what, I apologize to anybody that was offended. It was a long time ago. I've learned, at the end of the day, I was, whether we believe him or not, if he even tried to address the situation, then maybe some people would be okay with it, because you know how black people is quick to forgive people that ain't black that do something to them versus people that are black that do something to them. So I am keeping it a buck. But see me, if LeBron James called me and said, "Hey man, would you mind?" I'll say, dude, check this out, bro. I'm just giving you the real. It's ridiculous that people have to watch what they say concerning LeBron James. LeBron James he gets pampered too much. He's held the league hostage for the last 5 years when LeBron James could have retired 5 years ago. He stayed in the league. He stayed healthy enough to break that record, get a little bit of distance, and status pads. Stat pad. And that's just basically it. He's not about winning no championships anymore. The Lakers are not going to be in a position to win anything for years to come. Because one, LeBron James is holding the team up. LeBron James is going to be 40 years old. And then due to the fact that they can't attract free agents to come play there, key free agents, that says a lot. The Lakers are not going to be able to compete for a championship until LeBron James retires. And I'm going to tell you right now, when Bronny James gets in the league, whoo, it's going to be bad. They're going to be something, like I said before, Jaylen Brown has to backtrack. And then the fact of the matter is to just see somebody like Jaylen Brown give an honest assessment. And as far as that young lady go that used to play with Angel Reese, with the Chicago Sky and Angel Reese, I wouldn't be surprised if they got phone calls. But I could tell you right now, that young lady probably not ever going to get another NBA job again. And if you wonder why guys like Jaylen Brown don't talk to media like me because of stuff like that, they just have somebody basically put that up and post it, because it technically was a private conversation. So now you're going to have the LeBron James apologists. Oh, man, Jaylen Brown, he hating. Jaylen Brown, he hating. Jaylen Brown, he hating, man. Jaylen Brown hating. He hating. He hating, man. He's not hating. He not hating. I'll just say this about Angel Reese until she's specifically say something about black men. She ain't went along the lines as Carissa Shields, though. So, it's not really about Angel Reese. This is more about Jaylen Brown. They just harassing the dude. And guys like Jaylen Brown, and this all started with Stephen A. Smith. So you have nobody but to blame but Stephen A. Smith, because now they didn't put Jaylen Brown under the radar or on the radar. Now he has a bullseye on him. And Jaylen Brown doesn't even do anything. But now, anytime Jaylen Brown does or says something, he's going to be harassed. And look how they harassing him about him just giving an honest assessment. Exactly. You're going to have more niggas making videos about Jaylen Brown allegedly hating on Bronny James than you are the people that ain't said nothing about Ryan Garcia. These the same people that's going to make video after video about Jaylen Brown. Oh, Jaylen Brown, he hating, man. He hating on LeBron, man. He hating on LeBron, man. He hating on Bronny James, man. If I was Jaylen Brown, I would have said I'm not backtracking nothing. But the NBA shouldn't be harassing this dude and trying to pamper and baby Bronny James. He's not ready for the NBA. And I don't know why people get so triggered by other people just giving an honest assessment. I have no horse in the race. I've seen the highlights. I've seen the footage. He's not NBA ready. So once again, you can save this black stuff, this coon stuff about me giving an honest assessment. People way too like a lot of these dudes are just way too emotional and feminine. Like, they really bothering this dude about this? All of a sudden now they just harassing Jaylen Brown. And like I said, it started with that hoe ass nigga Stephen A. Smith. He started this. He started this. So now all of a sudden, they starting to harass and pick on Jaylen Brown for no fucking reason. But anyway, you guys, I'm out.